An Onalaska native injured in the Occupy Oakland protests has made national headlines and become the face of the protests overnight.
And today, his family and friends in Onalaska received some good news about his recovery. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio with more. Jenna?
Iraq veteran Scott Olsen's condition has been upgraded to fair. The 24-year-old Marine veteran was in critical condition at an Oakland hospital after an object hit him in the face during a clash between police and protesters, fracturing his skull. Today I talked to his family and friends who have only been able to hear about his condition through the news. The video of Scott Olsen's head injury during the clash between Occupy Oakland protesters and police has been splashed across TV screens and newspapers all over the country. Back in Chaseburg, it's the only way his uncle, George Nygaard, who's also a Marine veteran, can get an idea of what happened to his nephew.
I feel just helpless, powerless, and really deeply disturbed that this is going on.
The two talked frequently about Olsen's views on the Occupy protests, and Nygaard says the patriotism that drove Olsen to join the military is also what inspired him to join the protests.
I think he felt the same drive towards being a good citizen that he did when he joined, and that is that if he felt patriotic enough to actually risk his life to join the Marine Corps, he also felt patriotic enough to try to change our policies in order to make things better.
Olsen graduated from here at Onalaska High School in 2005, and his yearbook teacher says she never would have guessed such a quiet student would be so involved in the Occupy protests.
If somebody had asked me of all the graduates, I knew I probably would not have guessed Scott, because he at least, again, this is a few years ago, but he was kind of a quiet, unassuming kid that kind of kept to himself.
But Scott's friend Christy DeRuyter isn't surprised at all. They were working together at Lindy's Subs when he decided to become a Marine.
When he really believed in something and was passionate about it, he went for it. And, you know, serving in our military and now, you know, being passionate about being in the protest, I'm not surprised that he was there.
She tried texting Olsen when she found out about his injury, but she hasn't heard from him. Nygaard hasn't been able to reach him either, but with the news that his condition is improving, he hopes he'll be able to reach out to his nephew soon.
I'm really proud of the kid. I mean, he's super intelligent, and he's got concentration like a laser as far as what he wants to do and what this is all about. And obviously he's not alone.
There is still no official word on exactly what type of object struck Olsen or where it came from. The group Iraq Veterans Against the War, of which Olsen is a member, claims police are responsible. The Oakland police chief has announced officials will investigate whether officers used excessive force.
Thanks, Jenna. And Olsen's parents, who still live in Onalaska, flew to California today to join their son at Highland Hospital there. They have declined our requests for an interview.